I started out, I'm gonna try to dig this out of here and talk at the same time, but I started out this time, well, not this time, but I guess it was September of last year with a purple sheet. Going around, doing things, getting my sheet signed, and I ended up with one of these little nifty enhanced membership pins. And I loved it. It was my little pin, and I earned it, and I was really, really, really proud of it. I did not know that it would end up turning into this. And this is what I got for being elected regional president. We had a lot of fun at regionals, and a lot of that fun was in working on campaigns. For the two of us that ran, we stayed up, a good bit of us, till about 3 in the morning, filling bags of candy and making posters and talking about the electoral college
And losing our minds.
Politics and losing our minds and whatever came up. But it was a good time of kind of getting to know each other a little bit more and getting ideas that we never had before. And then we got up the next day and we went and we campaigned and I shook hands with people like a politician. I'm not the most extroverted person in the world. I tend to be a little bit more introverted, believe it or not. And if I can do it, all of y'all can do it. And I think it would be a benefit for anybody just to try. I had the mindset going into it that if I won, I won. If I didn't, I didn't. And that was okay because either way I learned something from it. But we have several positions that you can run for during regionals with the presidency, of course. And then there's secretary, and then there's vice president east. We've got 3 divisions in Tennessee, which is east, middle, and west. So we get to run for, Vice President West. We get to run for West because we're in the western part of the state. But I encourage you to go to regionals, to do everything you can in the chapter, because the more you get involved, the more you begin to see what's before you, and the more opportunity opens up, and the more you get to know people, and the more you get to love people, and the more you get to have a good time and just pull yourself a little bit out of your shell and
Not long enough, so you need to ask
start
her a
over.
question about one
Never
of her
know what's in front of you.
responsibilities
I
as
just encourage
president.
everybody to
What was the application?
Hey, David, you want to explain a little bit about your what your responsibilities will be as a regional officer?
I'm still learning about my responsibilities. It's a work in progress. I know that we've got a lot of things that we have to plan. One of the things we will plan is the regional convention next year. But what my team and I are going to be doing, we've got to get together and we've got to formulate a direction for the state to go this year as far as our participation in PTK, and we are working on that. We have got a lot of training that we need to go through, and just a lot of us are new to it. So we're really just looking forward to represent you and being your voice throughout the state. And representing the chapter. I'm excited. I can't wait to get started.
What did you have to do to get elected?
What did I have to do to get elected? I had to talk. I went around to a lot of people and I let them know who I was, and I talked to them and I listened to them, and I think that is a really important thing when you're running for office or anything like that. You can't put your name out there and not listen to what somebody else is telling you or try to find out who they are. It is important that you know who you are representing. So I went around and I talked to a lot of people. I listened to a lot of people. I had some people ask me, I was a journalist before having kids, before coming back to school. So I had some girls ask me about being a reporter, and I took the time and I listened to what they had to say and gave them advice. And I just think it's important to pay attention to the people who are talking to you. And a little minute here, a little minute there is not a lot in the grand scheme of things, and it pays off.
What about the caucus?
The cost?
Caucus, the candidate caucus where you went
The
up.
candidate, the candidate caucus. They called us up on stage individually. That was kind of funny because what happens is you go in and they will call you up by position. So the secretary group goes, they're all escorted out of the room, and then they go up first and they're asked questions, and then the vice presidents throughout the state, and then the presidents. So the 4 of us are outside, or 3 of us are outside waiting because they're talking to one. And the guy that was out there with us went in, and then the girl and I that were left standing figured out we knew each other from TISL from the fall, which is Tennessee Intercollegiate State Legislature. So we forgot all about what we were doing in there because we were too busy talking about TISL. But after they call you up, you go up on stage and she'll ask you a couple of questions. I honest to goodness do not remember what she asked me. I remember lights, and that's about it. And then I remember saying thank you, and other than that, I need to go back and watch it because I really don't remember what happened. She asked me something about leadership. I think she asked me my background, to which I told her that I'm a Baptist preacher's daughter and I talk a lot. And I try to, bring that into it. But I think that's about all, and maybe what I thought that I could give to the situation. And I believe that just being able to talk to people and bring people together and listen to what everybody has to say is the biggest benefit. I'm really good at listening. I've got a lot of kids. You got to be good at listening. You've got as many kids as we do. Being able to put everybody's voice together and project it as one, I think, is a big deal. So that's what I'm going to do.
Thank you. I'm done.
Okay, does anybody else have any more questions? All right.
I do.
You do, yes, ma'am.
I might as well put you on the spot.
Why not?
What is your number one thing that you look forward to doing or doing as regional president?
I think that I like to travel and I like to meet other people, and I'm really excited about the opportunity that I may have to go to other colleges and see how they work, how they operate. There's a lot to be learned from people who are in the same position as you are. So I'm really looking forward to just going to see how the